There you are. Now you can see where you're going. All I can tell you is call a friend and tell them T-Bone is at it again.
Hey guys, welcome to Rolling with T-Bone. If you're new here, welcome in. We invite you to check out this video and check out some of our others. If you like what you see, maybe consider subscribing to our channel. If you're old here, welcome back. You know what's going on as we dive into tonight's episode. I hope y'all enjoy.
As we're going down the road at half the speed we need, and I'm kind of kicking it old school right here, guys. As you can see, I'm on the Punisher and I'm wearing my red modular helmet again, mainly because we're going adventuring again like we did the other day when we were on the Punisher. So I got to go get some petrol, then we'll get this adventure started. So I'll see you guys in just a minute. All right, guys, here we are. Got gassed up. We're ready to go hit today's adventure. I tell you what, I try not to get into the whole road rage scene and get ill with people, but this lady up front here pulled out in front of me, and I have been between third and fourth gear trying to go on. I'm telling you, if she had a feather up her butt and I had a clue what she was doing, we would both be tickled. Because that's just, you know, first off, she pulled out in front of me. Of course, I saw her. It wasn't no near miss or anything like that. But when she pulled out, I kind of thought she would go on, but I was wrong. But nonetheless, we're headed for our adventure today, guys. Welcome back. Thank you guys for all the support you've been giving me. I've been busy shooting content, trying to keep you guys entertained. Of course, the Cherahalla 2 episodes of it, and Fort Mountain. So I'll see you guys when we get to the head of the adventure today. All right, guys, here we are. We are on gravel, as you can see. That's right, off-roading with T-Bone again. Episode number 2. Thought this would just be a good day to climb into the mountains on the motorcycle. I've been wanting to do this ride here, this particular ride, for a while now, and just never did make the time to do it. Now we're getting it done. You guys are getting to go with me. Like I say, I'm back to my old setup today. It feels familiar, it feels good. You know, which the new setup with the other hammer feels good too, but this one right here just feels, it feels like my muscle memory is tapped into this helmet, if that makes any sense. And a quick disclaimer, riding on gravel, guys, again, I would never, you know, tell you guys or suggest you guys to do this right here. Again, it's just me getting, you know, trying to get more out of my ride, you know what I'm saying? And this ride, birds hate me, turkey vultures, you see it? But anyway, this ride in particular, guys, is very dear to me because my dad used to take this ride with me a lot. We used to ride our street bikes here. I'm going to stop and take just a real quick break right here. Been riding to get up here, but tell you what, guys, we're going to see some beautiful views up here, hopefully in a minute. I'm hoping that it ain't the roads aren't real messy. We had a real good thunderstorm come through here last night, but I'll see you guys on up the mountain. All right, guys, so if you go on that way, that takes you back over to Conasauga Lake, back into Chatsworth, Georgia. But today we're going to turn up trail, the 22 trailhead. Going to go back up, back toward Tumbling Creek, where I was shooting at in episode 1. If everything goes good, we should come out there. But what I was saying, coming up the mountain, guys, I had to stop it and take just a little bit of a break. Me and my dad, we used to take our street bikes and ride this ride right here. When I was young, we used to ride this ride all the time. And I still love to come through here. Regina and the kids come through here. You know, we'll ride the truck through here and we'll bring us some lunch, and that might be on my agenda here pretty soon. But you know, I tell you guys, I would never tell you guys, of course, as I've said. I know I need to stop saying it, but I would never tell you guys to do this with your street bikes. But if you're versatile enough to do it, I'll be honest with you, there's nothing like getting on a motorcycle and, you know, just cruising the gravel roads and making the scene and seeing the sight, seeing what can be seen. Because, as I said in another episode, if you ever wonder where I'm happiest, as far as where I'm relaxing, when I'm on my motorcycle, period, I'm relaxing. But when I'm in the mountains like this, guys, off of the beaten path, or you know, off of the grid, as you would say, I mean, I'm just happy. I love being riding through the mountains. I do. But of course, now with that, as I've said before too, I don't care much about camping. Camping is just not my thing. Mainly because, for stated earlier reasons. But yeah, guys, we're just enjoying the day. You know, check out all these other YouTubers, guys. Her Two Wheels. She just put out a video. Hey guys, well, sorry about that. Like I said, didn't realize I wasn't recording. Well, y'all missed a little bit of my conversation, so I don't know how much we got or how much we didn't. But anyway, here we are. We're out here doing it. And like I said, back there where that turn was, that takes you into Chatsworth. Of course, this way is a little shorter. Takes a little while to get through here, but the other way takes a lot longer because it takes you back over into Chatsworth. And I'm planning on doing that ride with you guys. If everything goes good, I want to do that ride. But tell you what, guys, for now, I'm just going to back out of here and let you guys enjoy this ride with me.
T-bone roars the engine loud. Dust kicks up like a stormy cloud. Wheels spin fast, the gravel flies, chasing echoes through the skies. Deep in the mountains, steep and wild, roads twist sharp, they stretch for miles. Leather jacket, winds cold bite, headlights piercing through the night. Ride on T-bone, never slow, through the peaks where shadows grow. Freedom's call, the throttle screams, burning trails and chasing dreams. Stealing thunder beneath his hands, carving paths through untamed lands. Mountain winds, they howl his name, every turn a blazing flame. Cliffs on edges, sky so black, no way forward, no way back. Yet he rides with fearless pride. T-bone's fire won't subside. Ride on T-bone, never slow, through the peaks where shadows grow. Freedom's call, the throttle screams, burning trails and chasing dreams. Cliffs on edges, sky so black, no way forward, no way back. Yet he rides with fearless pride. T-bone's fire won't subside. Ride on T-bone, never slow, Through the peaks where shadows grow, freedom's call, the throttle screams, burning trails and chasing dreams. Not all people, never slow. Through the peaks where shadows grow, freedom's call, the throttle screams, burning trails and chasing dreams.
And I've shot this view in other videos. T-Bone's I think I did a T-Bone's Tender Moments where I shot this view. But guys, this is just one of my absolute favorite views. This is maybe my favorite view because it's the home view. I'm looking at home. I'm looking out there and I know where everything is, if that makes any sense. Tell you what, guys, this is just, you know, if you need to repair your soul, guys, I hate where they put the switch on this bike, but if you need to repair the soul, this is it, guys. Get out and go through God's country. You know, this was made for us to partake of and enjoy and take care of it and preserve it for future generations. You know, my kids, they know this ride, they know this route, and I hope long after I'm dead and gone that they can come through here with maybe their kids and share cool stories of when them and their dad used to come through here. You know, and for all the faults that my dad had and all the times that we didn't get along, it wasn't all bad, because there were times in the summer, especially when we were both, you know, he was straight and we were both on bikes and we were doing this ride or just some of the other rides that we enjoyed. You know, that was kind of where me and him bonded, I guess. And I'm looking forward to, after TJ gets old enough and he's riding good, that maybe him and I can get, he wants an enduro bike. He wants an off-road, on-road bike. And hopefully someday I can help him get one, and he can get good at riding, and him and I can come through the mountains and, you know, to share her rides. Maybe she can get good enough at riding on roads like this, and you know, that can be their memories with their dad and mom when we're in the truck, and me and mom and the kids. And you know, that was some of Cheyenne's happy times. She loved to ride in the back of the truck, and we would come through the mountains and she would shoot pictures of flowers, and she just was having the time of her life. And that's the memories that you work for, guys. That's the memories that you love. And hopefully, as I said, long after I've done left this world, my kids will come through here, and you know, maybe, you know, and like I said, these videos, they go back and watch some of these old videos of dads, and you know, just get pleasure and happy memories out of it. Because like I said, through all of my dad's faults, mine and his relationship wasn't always bad. It really got bad once I got late teenage years, but you know, because I'm talking about, like, I was 13, 14 years old, already course riding street bikes ever since I was 8-year-old. So we would jump on street bikes and we would go to the mountains on them. And he had a little 250 custom Honda 250 custom, not a Rebel, but just a custom, that he loved to ride, and because it sat kind of lower and it had some more support for his back. And a lot of my trips with him was, I had a 450 Honda CB 450, and I had a CB 550, and then I had a CB 750. One time me and Dad had a lot of bikes, but you know, that's kind of what we did. That was kind of our thing. And we would just get out and ride, and he would tell me stories and, you know, good times, good memories. And I tell you, you don't really think about it until you get older about those good memories, you know, that you hear that old song, Precious Memories, and those memories really are, and they become more precious as you get older and as you start realizing time is fading away from you. You know, 20 years has fell off of the map. I mean, the last 20 years of my life have flown by. Me and R1 have been married for 23 years, going on 24 years. And man, after Cheyenne was born, 20 years just flew by. And you know, you look back on all that stuff, and when you're young, you don't think about it because you're looking out at the world. And you know, now I'm midway through, you know, I'm midlife. The backside's already gone, but I enjoy those memories. And I don't mean to wax philosophical on you, but you know, a younger person's not going to understand really what I'm talking about until they reach a certain age. But you older folks, middle-aged and older, you know exactly what I'm talking about, and you sympathize with what I'm saying. But guys, I'm going to jump off here, and I'm just going to let you get back to enjoying this ride with me.
Through the peaks so high it roams along, T-bone rides where the wild winds have blown. A shadow cast on the jagged stone, a legend lives where the seeds are sown. Carving canyons with his steady hand, the mountains pulse he understands. Through the thunder and the shifting sand, T-bone rides this rugged land. He talks to stars in the velvet night, his steed a whisper of pure moonlight. The echoes follow his fearless flight, through paths untamed and out of sight. Carving canyons with his steady hand, the mountains pulse he understands. Through the thunder and the shifting sand, T-bone rides this rugged land. The rivers speak of his fabled name, the fire roars like his burning flame. Every crevice holds his claim, a rider wild untamed. The wind hums low as he strides ahead, through trails where countless dreams have fled. The mountains whisper tales unsaid, of T-bone's spirit never dead. The wind hums low as he strides ahead, through trails where countless dreams have fled. The mountains whisper tales unsaid, of T-bone's spirit never dead. The wind hums low as he strides ahead, the fire roars like his burning flame. The echoes follow his fearless flight, through paths untamed and out of sight. T-bone roars the engine loud, kicks up like a stormy cloud. Wheels spin fast, the gravel flies, chasing echoes through the skies. Deep in the mountains, steep and wild, roads twist sharp, they stretch for miles. Leather jacket, winds cold bite, headlights piercing through